Roaches! Oh! Oh! Ah! Oh! 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 Yeah!
Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright.
Hi, welcome to Glen Park, and this is my egg bagel. That's right, it's cheese, it's hearty, and it fills you up through the day. So we're gonna take a moment to eat my bagel. But first, we're gonna talk about roaches! That's right, you really think we're here to talk about freaking egg bagels? This isn't, some home shopping network thingy-mabobber. It's about helping you out. And today, what we're gonna talk about are roaches! So, we're gonna talk about roaches! And what I did, the couple of steps that I did to help get rid of or eliminate the roaches here. Because I had a huge roach problem, but I got rid of it. And I'm gonna finish my bagel. And then we'll get to the roaches. So please, stay tuned, or you can watch me eat my bagel. Or just stay tuned, I don't know, montage, I don't know. Back in a minute, So today, like I said, we're going to talk about roaches! Those evil little scourges that bring diseases and alien creatures and all the freaks and nannies. Roaches suck. Like, have you ever been laying in your bed and all of a sudden you just feel creepy crawlies? And you don't get bit or nothing, and you realize it's just nasty ass turd-filled freaking roaches crawling all over you. Well, we had that issue here, but I got rid of it. See, one day I was sitting down with my kid at dinner. That same table you saw me eating at, well, it's an older one. And then we were eating there, and I looked at the wall, and there's roaches, right? They're just coming out of everywhere. And then I followed them, and like literally, I started ripping cabinets off the wall and lifted up cupboards, and basically I tore this entire kitchen down because I was finding roaches everywhere. And it dawned on me, what's going on? They're hiding in places. So that is one key thing I did, was I tore the cupboards down, which I'll take you back to number 12 and show you better where it's a little more open, a little bit less in there. But I tore all the cupboards down, and I basically got rid of all the cupboards. Any place they could hide, I eliminated. And with that said, while there was no cupboards there, I put down some powder, because one of the tenants here at the trailer park introduced me to Orthene Fire Ant Killer. Believe it or not, Fire Ant Killer. So what I did was, I just spread it all over this kitchen for a couple days. And literally within weeks, I saw a reduction. And here it is over a year later, a year and a half later, 2 years later, I've had like 4 roaches in the last year. Yes, it is Fire Ant Killer, but it freaking works. And this thing will, if you guys can tolerate it, it smells, it probably doesn't taste very well, because I haven't tried it. At least that's what you know of. And we just spread it all around, and everything, like I said, reduced the roaches. And then on top of that, also, roaches were hiding everywhere. So notice I've got open counter shelves, or open shelves. There's no place for them to hide now. So now we can literally find them. Now, let's go down to number 12 and get a better view of the cupboards. Like in the last video, I showed that I built it. But now we're going to show you so you can get a better idea of an empty shelves with, well, empty shelves. Well, anyways, let's 12. Let's go! Oh, love it! Oh, woo! Oh, holy hot damn! Hot damn! It's something. Hot damn! Well, anyways, hi! We're back in number 12. And this is more, I want to show you a better, clearer image of what we did here. And like I said, there's no cupboards right here. When I first got in here, we basically got rid of this entire, kitchen. There was like cupboards and there was floor. And then we just tore out the cupboards, put in a new floor, put in new cupboards. Like I said, I've hand built this. The guy who's going to move in here, Brandon, he donated the wood, and I built this kitchen counter. And that was a couple of things for this. One thing is we want to go minimal. Like, how much, living in a single wide trailer, how much space do you want? Because, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people like space, but when you start living in an economical way, or downsizing smaller homes, you got to minimalize your space. So here's one of the things we did, is we just instead of putting cupboards back up, well, you got it open. And like I said, it minimalizes, but it also roaches. There's no place for them to hide. So if you see one, boom, you got it. You can catch it and find out where it's going. There's nothing under here to find out where they're going. It's just open, beautiful space. So not only do you minimalize, you kill the chances of roaches having a place to hide, but you also have a wonderful, beautiful shelf built by me, Papa Bug and stuff. And there you have it, how I was able to kill the roaches at my trailer park. That's right, I took down the cupboards, I threw that powder down, that Orthene fire ant killer, which is like $10 at Lowe's or Home Depot, and I put up just minimal shelves. You know what I mean? How much space does one person or a couple people really need? We really don't need all that space. So if you have any questions, please, ask me, private message me, or whatever you got to do. I'm going to go back to getting that dinosaur thing, curl up for the rest of the day, and just sulk in a bowl of soup. I miss those roaches. I'm gonna